Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. This is your November full month astrology forecast. So before we jump into your sign individually, I just want to let you know that for the month of November, we do have a full moon in Taurus occurring on November 5th. We have a new moon in Scorpio occurring on November 19th. And for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, that is occurring on November 27th. So stay tuned and we will jump into your sign individually and take a look at your month ahead. Welcome, my Sagittarius friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Sagittarius, then this is your reading. So we're going to take a look at your spread for the month ahead and see what's happening for November. I will say before I put any cards down that I already did a full-on reading for you once. And apparently, Spirit didn't want that message to get out. So here is a whole brand new reading for you, okay? Second attempt. Here we go. Let's see what we have for you. So the first card that comes out is number 22, Journey Guide. This is travel or change in location. This is actually the perfect card that could have come out for Sagittarius because, hello, Sagittarius loves travel. All right, so maybe you have this coming up in your near future in November. Maybe you're traveling for business. Maybe you are traveling for some other reason, but it is in the card, so that's beautiful energy there. The next one that comes out is Cupid Deep Challenge. Challenges in love are testing you. Are you facing difficulties in a relationship? Don't shy away. Facing these challenges head on will strengthen your bond. All right. The next card that comes out is Feathered Omens. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions. This is self-deceit, illusion, and secret. Okay, so I don't know for any of you Sagittarius out there that are in a relationship or any sort of like situationship, that sort of thing, but there is something that's coming up here that may need you to face it. And there may be a level of secrecy, illusions, deceit. Maybe your partner is deceiving you in some way, or perhaps you are deceiving yourself about a partner, you know? Maybe you think something that's not true about a partner. So we're going to dig a little deeper on that as we go through this reading. The next card that comes out is Lavender, Surround Yourself with Love. All right, so it's really funny that this lavender card came out because I did just have to put lavender today on myself because I was feeling like a migraine coming off, and lavender was the closest essential oil that I found. So I was putting lavender on my wrists and then putting it on my temples and rubbing my temples. So surround yourself with love. Now, the thing that's coming up here with the love situation is in this card, it's about friendship, okay? But over here, it's challenges in love, okay? And you being tested in that aspect at this time. Maybe you are being challenged to look around you and decipher for yourself what is love and what is not. Maybe there is some deceit among you, okay? Illusion, secrecy. And, you know, again, maybe you're deluding yourself about someone who you think might care and love you and doesn't. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger, just reading the cards. But we're going to jump into the tarot. We're going to see if we can get any more information here for you about this. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more, please, for my Sagittarius friends. And I am going to say this is such a different vibe than the cards that came out the first time around. All right. We have Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. All right. Some of you might be dealing with a player. And some of you might be single now or single soon. With the Six of Cups. Okay. So, wow. This is all over the place. This reading is all over the place already. All right, let's break this down because there's a lot going on. This to me is very fast-moving energy, And it feels like that's the point. Part of the illusion here is like it's feeling a lot like misdirection. Somebody might be in the Knight of Wands energy trying to delude you in some way, right? Maybe they come in hot and heavy on one aspect, and then the next they're like making you feel some kind of way, got you all up in your head. You know, maybe they are acting single and you are under the impression that you're in a relationship with this person. Again, Two of Pentacles could signify player energy, juggling other people in the background. Six of Cups here. Again, it's all over the place, this energy. Six of Cups. A couple things are coming to me with that. One being, maybe you met this person in childhood, someone from your past, but this could also be like a childlike energy. Like maybe this person is acting like a child with you. The Knight of Wands is very like in and out energy. Like I'm here, I'm passionate, but then I'm gone, I'm ghosting you. I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. Sagittarius, maybe this is your energy. Maybe you're not in it for the long haul. And you're like, yeah, I'm happier single. It is what it is. Maybe you're the player and you're juggling people. Oh, all right. I just heard a song pertaining to travel. I got hoes in different area codes. Wow, this is such a different reading than the first one that came out. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else do we have, please, for Sagittarius? Let's clarify some of this stuff because this reading is all over the place. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of illusions, secrecy, deceit, particularly in the love department. If you are attached, this could be your partner. And again, maybe it's you that's feeling more detached than attached. All right, so we have these two cards came out. First, we have receive. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and being open to receive them. Then we have home needs TLC. Give your home some attention, redecorate, clean, or sage it. Yes, sage your home. There is something here lingering that needs to go. The bottom of the deck here, we do have moving. I'm going to keep going, though. Tell me more about this reading. What else does Sagittarius need to know? I don't know how many of you are in a situationship, but that's what this feels like. This feels like very playery energy. We have financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. Are some of you feeling trapped in a situation, even though you know this is going on? Because bottom of the deck now we have wasting time. Stuck, no changes, limited. Are you feeling like you need to plan your way out? Like if this is a relationship and you live with the person, you're trying to figure out how can I do this exit strategy? Because right now you're just like, I'm just wasting time trying to figure this out. Eight of Swords, you might feel trapped. So you're trying to plan for your escape. What else do we have? Unfazed. You might live with someone that's got a temper. And again, I am getting that someone might travel for work. And so they're not home a lot. They might act single a lot. All right, we have speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. Yeah. I'm feeling like whatever this situation is, if you are in a situation, this is for those of you who are in a situation, right? Because if you're single, I'm getting that this would be like a situationship, right? I almost said friends with benefits. Maybe it is that, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to be. But if you are in a situation, something needs to be spoken here. There is something in your love sector. Maybe it is how you view love. Again, I'm having a hard time seeing if you are this Knight of Wands collective, Sagittarius, or if you are with someone who is in this Knight of Wands energy. Maybe both of you are. Maybe you're both just like, yeah, we're not attached. We know what this is. We're just playing right now, having fun, seeing what else is out there. But I'm getting that you are deceiving yourself about something. Like, it's giving me you think you are the player, but you're being played at the same time. Like I just heard, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Maybe you found out this person was not loyal, and you acted like you didn't care about it. But then you're like, guess what? I'm just going to go do it too. I'm getting single player energy juggling partners. Man. This is such a strange energy. So whatever is happening here, it's time to talk about something. And it's time to figure this out so that you can move on and be happy. All right? You are not happy. You may be pretending to be happy or pretending to be unbothered by whatever is happening. But if you look deep down inside yourself, you are not happy. You are not happy with whatever this is. You can get out of it. It's going to require you to use your voice. So clear that throat chakra. Speak up about whatever it is that you need. What are your needs? Do you know what your needs are? Are your needs being met? Spirit just wants you to speak about it. Have a conversation, right? If you're in a situationship and you're like, look, I want more, and they don't, then good. Go somewhere else. Get what you need. Yeah, I don't really have much more to add to this. This energy is just like, again, it feels very unfazed, like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm getting that's kind of how a lot of you are viewing this. Like, meh, it is what it is. But there is some sort of illusion here. And I'm, self-illusion almost, like you're deceiving yourself about something. All right, let's go into your oracle. I'm pulling from the Oracle of Shadows and Light and see what this has to say. All right, we have this one, number 25, Sewer Maiden. Your sensuality is beautiful. I just got like maybe self-value, self-worth. Maybe some of you have been made to feel that you can't get better. You know, maybe this person tried to make you believe that you can't get better or can't do better. Let's read the divination message. part of you that is natural and beautiful, most likely your body and appearance, has been influenced by thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. So a part of you has had to evolve and exist in a less than healthy way. It is time to clean up your act. Not of your natural looks, but of the way that you have thought about yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. It is now up to you to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect, and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and stink of the negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. You are beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. Wow. So, you are not stuck. You can get out of this. You have to believe you can get out of this, and you have to set some financial goals to get out of this. Like, again, I don't know if this person is supporting you financially and you're like, how do I figure this out for myself? How do I get out of this situation? Yeah, this is a challenging time. Again, a change in location may be required, right? Home needing some attention. Speak up about something. Be open to receiving help. Maybe you need to ask for help from somebody to get you out of this situation, you know? Be open to receiving the universal gifts. Could show up in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Maybe now that you know what's going on, you have to choose differently. So, take this message if it resonates. I feel like this is not for everybody. You know what I mean? This message came through and I just am reading the energy of what's on the table. So I don't always know what comes out and I'm just reading it. It is what it is. So anyways, if it did resonate with you, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. If it didn't, honestly, I would totally understand if it didn't. Then this is not your message. Don't force it to fit, okay? I don't want you going home and being like, you're cheating on me. You know, if this is not your message, it's not your message, right? You'll know if it is. And it feels like you have this deep knowing if it is. You know, maybe you've had an inclination about this partner or this situationship that they might be sneaking around, right? If you're like, no, that's not my partner, they would never do anything like this, then maybe it's not, but maybe it is, and you're about to find out. You know what I'm saying? So, however this works out for you, take it if it resonates, okay? Run it past your intuition first, and then be like, yeah, this is my message, or no, this is not. And then move along, okay? It is what it is. I'm not going to be upset or mad either way. I just read the energy on the table. All right. Well, I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.